All right, let's go live. It's 8 o'clock. We're close enough. Oh, one sec. Oh, I want to disconnect my VPN. Oh, I hope that doesn't make me drop. I want to make sure I'm not on my work VPN, lest that mess with our stability. I have some suspicions it may be related to some problems we've had in the past. It's always something. I'm always trying to figure out what breaks this thing. Anyway, I've got it's a tank top day because I didn't even have time to really do much anything. I was uh I was watching Ranking of Kings with Jaxie. We got it recommended by Adam. Only plays Adam. Let's see. I want to get events. Where's all my events? I have my Streamlabs events thing, but it doesn't look like it's my events. Here we go. View all. No, this isn't what I want. Where are my Streamlabs events? Oh, here we go. Now they're working. And just as they're working, I see Sire has donated 100 bits. Thank you so much, Sire. Much appreciated. Oh, Shredder Man asked, Tomar, did you ever finish that horror game about the bad roommate you were making? No, I didn't. That would be a cool one to revive someday, wouldn't it? I know Jaxie's got an interest in making that still, too. Tomar is jacked. If you say so, Drawing Blood. I have been working. I've been working on the muscles. But this isn't helping. What am I snacking on? Oh. I had one of those little, the Ferrero, what's it called? Is that even, that won't even focus, will it? You know, the Ferrero Rocher, like little, those round things. What would you call them? Like, I have a truffle. Thank you, yo, it's Caitlin. I would call it a truffle. Hey there, Manoyo. Fiery brochure says snack and hacky wacky. Oh, already missed some stuff. Fudge Fiddle, thank you for resubscribing for 3 months, earning your second Tomar Emerald. Any tips for getting more expression out of your voice? Anytime I try to record, I feel like I sound half asleep. Oh, no, wait. I don't know what. That's from last week. I don't know why I thought that was new. Okay, my mistake. Oh, Tomar showing off the guns is what Sire said. Thank you. Oh, BM Farts, thank you for the 200 bits just now. How are you enjoying your first day out of jail after the incident? I didn't go to jail. I've never been to jail. They've got a variety of snacks. This is one of those. It's like applesauce in a envelope. I don't know, what the hell do you call this thing? In a pouch. If Tomar hits 20k followers tonight, he'll do a backflip. Oh, are we that close? I mean, I can't do a backflip. I'll probably die. Okay, we had some drop frames there for a second. Hopefully that was just when I was switching off the VPN, because now we've dropped 463 frames total, but hopefully that won't be so bad. Tomar went to the psychiatrist. What are you guys all saying about me going to jail, going to the psychiatric ward? Someone said I was at Gitmo. I don't know where all this is coming from. Wolfzilla asks, why do people's voices sound so silky after they eat chocolates? I didn't know that was a thing. Tomar, look it up. What? It's the top? What's the top? Wait. What's everybody talking about? Oh, we have Mars stars, as in Mar the star. I like your name, Mars stars. It's very appropriate for this chat. What is it? if I click on my thing, I can see we got good old Mar the Star. This fella. Greetings, Big Tomar, says Darius Laroque, who just subscribed for 8 months, 8 whole months. Thank you. Thank you, Darius, for continuing to subscribe. Hello there, first-time chatter, Rotten Pork, who simply says, Tomar plays. Tomar just came from beating up someone in the shower. Can a guy just... This is what I was wearing. I legit did not have time to get dressed for the stream. I ran in here. If I had not grabbed snacks, I probably would have had time to grab a real shirt. But now here we are. Let's see. And thank you, Kosama, for the hello. And for resubscribing for 3 months, earning your second Tomar Emerald. And some like it's Snot, our very own mod Snot, has resubscribed for 11 months. And I still don't have my jaw harp in here. That's catastrophic. Karma. I'm just going to press a bunch of karma buttons. I had to re-record new ones because I think every time I reboot my computer, the bank gets emptied unless I've saved it.
Karma?
We have that. We have the surprised karma. We have the matter-of-fact karma. We have...
Karma.
I don't really know what to... That's like lazy karma. And this is...
Karma.
It's like sensual karma, I guess. I don't know. Or just like enthusiastic. We need to stop with the karma, I guess. It's starting to affect my karma. All right. Tomar might stream underdressed, but never late. I'm traumatized by the amount of shaming I get every time I'm even a minute late to stream. So yes, I would rather show up looking like this than let you people down. Oh wow, I'm falling behind the notifications. Yes, Snot. So thank you so much, Snot, for the 11 months of subscribing. And also, Snot says, OMG Tomar, it's almost a year. You're the best streamer of all the land. Hey, the big man's back. www.thekidfrombrooklyn.com. Oh, I see. He's quoting the Quaaludes video. Estes Soup, thank you for resubscribing for 10 months. Tomar once told me that once I reach 12 months, he'll stop leaving homunculi in my cupboards. I don't remember ever promising that. HR Jeru, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months, also earning your third Tomar Emerald. Tomar might stream underdressed, but never late. Exactly. F. Kim said, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Tomar, you look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man. Can't a guy just wear a black tank top? I'll put on a shirt if it's really bothering you. I'm comfortable, though. And yes, I have been working on these. Why not? There's nothing, they're not huge, but I'm proud of my arms. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. Noble Nuggy, thank you for the 146 bits. Says, hello, Tomar. Would you eat a frog if it told you to? I mean, I've never eaten a frog without its consent before. I guess I just haven't had enough French cooking. But with its consent, I don't know. Yeah, I might consider it. I don't know if I'd eat it raw, though. I would still want a chef to prepare it. Classic shirtless Tomar, asks Sire. Oh, this is the best you'll get nowadays. Shirtless Tomar stream says, believe in Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Skug, thank you for resubscribing for 3rd month. Also earning your second Tomar Emerald. Oh, yeah. Yesterday, the power supply in this computer, the one we're on right now, just decided to quit on me after what was at least 6 years. and might have been longer. I can't remember if I used the same power supply in my previous build or not. But it quit on me, so I just did an emergency order of a new power supply from the local Best Buy. Got a nice little Crucial, or no, sorry, not Crucial, Corsair. Got one of these. I'm not picking that up. That still has the old thing in it.
It's a gifting spree!
Sire. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, Sire. Much appreciated. Tomar, when do we get the hot tub stream? I told you we need to. That'll happen when we're able to organically draw in 1,000 simultaneous viewers. That one I will swear by. I will definitely stream from a hot tub as a result of that milestone. But we're not even close to that yet. And you know what? That's on me. I gotta be more responsible. I gotta put clips out there. I gotta promote the stream more. We've been trying to bring it up. Chris always lets me bring it up on Oni Plays, but I still only like it to happen organically. I don't want it to be a thing where I just plug the stream every second. But we're trying. Can we get that in writing? Asked Turtle Tot Tater Tank. I've said it enough times. It's basically like you could, if I didn't do it now. Like I said, when we are able to organically, that means no raids, nothing special like that. Get 1,000 people viewing this stream. There will be we'll do a hot tub stream. Just because it's funny. It's funny to me. The fact that I promised it at a time where I didn't even know if that would ever be possible. Oh, thank you, Erisis, for resubscribing for 3 months, earning your second Tomar Emerald. Tomar, you're looking ripped, my friend, says Fletcher EPS. Wait, thank you. I've been working on it. Tomar looks like he's driving his truck to Canada. I am wearing my trucker hat today, I guess. I'm a god. I'm a ripper. What does that mean, sire, when you say that you're a ripper? Oh, thank you, Rayoken, for resubscribing for 6 months, which means you've got your third Tomar Emerald. Hope you have a great night, Tommy. Thank you so much, Rayoken. Oh yeah, we've still got the 4 emeralds. So we have all the 9+ month subscribers have the 4 emeralds. So yeah, I guess you need 12 in order to get the cool new badge. The cool new 5 emerald badge. Let's see. Cheer 10, have you considered spray paint? Okay. Thank you, Mintberry Crunch, for the dime. Have you considered spray painting the link to your Twitch on the side of an underpass? That'll get you 1,000 viewers. You really think so? I think it would get me a lot of unwanted people who want to know who vandalized their underpass. Tomar, I gotta call.
No talent, mediocre piece of shit.
Jesus Christ! Thank you for that, Marshall Maximus. Oh, he hit me with the old 777. Have you seen the fan animation Zach's Micro Games yet? You need to see it now if you haven't already. All right, let's look it up. You know, we'll do that before we start on Tomart Tuesday. Oh no. It looks like my camera just froze. One sec. Let me kick it. All right, testing. There we go. We're back. That was just the camera feed. All right, yeah, we'll have a look at it then. I'll open like Brave browser or something. We'll look up Zach's Micro Games. This is Oni Plays Animated, Oniware Inc. Zach's Micro Games. I assume that's the one. Oh, it just came out yesterday? All right. Let's have a look at this. Let me just set up the window capture real quick. Window capture. Numbered capture. Windows for Oni plays. All right. Let's have a look at this. This is 5 minutes long. After this though, we're gonna do Tomar Tuesday.
Hey!
What do you want? Zap Brannigan, what's his name?
Is this the right thing, by the way?
Oh, I remember this thing.
It was like a moth to a flame. I can't explain it.
Get him!
Yeah! What game?
I simply cannot think of any micro game ideas. Okay. That is so heckin' normal. Okay. This is Persona music, isn't it?
I would like to reach my... Oh, pissed off.
That's gonna get it. Glad they got used out of that animation.
Work here with problem P physics. Peter and my father did the fusion dance and now they're feeding it. Yes! You want?
Lois, turn the TV on! Take the camera!
You think I'm scared of you? I'm not scared of you. Get out of here. Don't come back. I'm not scared of you. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared anymore. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm not scared of you anymore.
Donkey Kong game over. What fell on his head there? I have to go back and look. Oh, it's just supposed to be a stage light.
Monster gift!
Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, Sire also. Thank you for the 100 bits. I think I might have missed that one. Tomar, I got called a Mong via Xbox message yesterday playing Team Fortress 2. What do I do? What is a Mong? Is that like the thing about like what you poop out when you're a dead body, when you die? Is that Mong? I feel like that was like something I learned from like South Park when I was too young to know what anyone was talking about. Anyway, I don't I don't know what everyone's saying I said a slur. Anywho, I do appreciate Captain Squiggles. Thank you very much for the monster gift. And thanks again, Marshall, for no talenting me into that video just now we watched. All right, so you know what? Let's keep this wind capture. Let's keep this active. Hopefully, let's see. If we go to twitter.com and then we go to good old Tomart. A fun little Michael Cusack, Michael Cusack drawing. All right, let's look at the latest Tomart. Let's take it back a second. What the? This is just art of something called Tom. I don't know what that is, but here we go. I think this is the latest one. Oh, this is a reference to my Manscaped commercial. I love this, Carlos. A top contender for my favorite Tomar moment is his unofficial Manscaped commercial. Wait, wait a minute. Where he records himself fighting and robbing old people in the streets of Manhattan, ending the video by saying, "My bloodlust is uncontrollable, unlike my mons pubis." My pubic mound. Great. Shave your cock and balls. I don't quite have that body. But yeah, that's not that's a false. That video doesn't exist. And then we can look at these things. Aren't you guys impressed? I don't know. That's not my thing. All right, on to the next real Tomart. Thank you so much, Drawing Blood, for the Tomart. This is honestly a very on style Hollow Knight like Tomar character. Much appreciated. That this is what I would look like if I lived in the world of these bugs. I guess they don't have facial hair, so my beard, I believe, here is symbolized by a cool little scarf. That's how I'm interpreting it anyway. Sire says Tomar hates anime. That's not true. I started this whole thing off by saying I just got done watching an episode of Ranking of Kings. Have you guys seen Ranking of Kings? Highly recommended, by the way. Yeah, I have sad news too. So it was Adam that recommended Adam from Oni Plays who recommended me to watch it, and I really like it. And it's also Adam who came into town last week, got our hopes up, and then left again before we even got a chance to like record Undertale. So that's the sad news. We were very focused on doing all the series with Corey while he was in town, because we didn't realize Adam was gonna just leave so quickly. So who knows when he's back again. I miss my guy Adam for sure. All right, we have another great commission here by F Kim, by the way. After the brave Tomar ate the biggest iconic worm, he started to see some hidden gems. Can you spot them? Here, let's have a look. I see Chris Chan right there. Oh, there's Linkara hiding in the corner here. And this one, I don't really know what this one is. Can anyone tell me what that one is on the left? because I just can't see it. But this is a lovely drawing. I really do like the illustration. This Tomar bug has quite the appeal to him as well. Well, that's Markiplier, claims Harold Krell. I would. Oh, it's Spoony. Yeah, that makes more sense as Spoony, doesn't it? Thank you, Reuniclus. Reuniclus and the Atomic Orc both guess Spoony, as did Snack and Aki Wacky. Again, I'm not anywhere near a channel awesome or a former channel awesome aficionado. I learned what I, yeah, I don't, what's with all this Tom art showing up suddenly? I'm not liking sharing this whole thing with this weird little top hat dude. I don't know what anime you're from, Tom, but get out of my hashtag. Get out of my hashtag. Uh, Jack Cheese J, Tomar no marbles. I love that. It's like a Hikaru no Go reference. I get that one. I get it. Thank you, Jack Cheese J. If you're here in the room, I appreciate the cool Jack Cheese J. Tomar no marubuzuru. Marubuzuru. Tomaru no marubuzuru. Marubuzuru. How would that sound in Japanese? I don't even know. Even when we have never heard that Stewie Griffin impression by Oni, here's how I imagine the call started. Oh, so you guys, just so you know, there's going to be a cool crossover that you'll all appreciate. If you were here when I got the call from Chris, and I said it was Chris doing a Stewie Griffin impression, apparently they were in the middle of recording, I think, an episode of Sonic Heroes when that happened. So you guys will see the other side of that conversation where I muted my mic eventually on the that Sonic Heroes is gonna go for a while. They basically 100%ed the game. So that will be like a complete game. I don't think that's a spoiler to tell people that, but they did manage to finish it before Corey went home. So you'll get to see all of Sonic Heroes with Zach, Corey, and Chris. But I love this drawing, Derp Chaos. Hello, Tomar, it's Stewie Griffin. Yeah, something like that. Chris wanted to know if you wanted to come to his house. It was something to that effect. Okay, Corey did mention that they finished Sonic Heroes. All right, let's see. And then, another great home art here by Bubgum Mandrill. Let's see. Been busy with graphic design classes, so I missed home art last week. Rather be studying pig physics with Bormar. That's not Bormar. That's Pigua Hogmar. But Bormar, I guess, is a no. Bormar just isn't as funny as Pigua Hogmar. Let's see. We have another Tomart from Kosama, just a little doodle for Tomar Tuesdays. I love that. OMG, it's Tomar. That's very cute. I love that drawing. Hi, Tomar. Ooh, and a little extra one that FKim just whipped up. The quick devil that he is. FKim got us some like real-time Tomart here. This is something to look forward to. This is the hot tub stream soon. I didn't say soon. I never said soon. Hot tub stream when it happens. When our dreams come true. I've got some people to thank. So I'd thank Captain Squiggles. All right, Doomed Madhouse. Thank you for the 200 bits 8 minutes ago. Tomarm, I'm writing a webtoon. When I finish it, can you read it? I mean, yeah, sure. It like a comic or like a little little animation. I mean, sure. Why not? Whisper me on Twitch or something. Mintberry Crunch. Cheer 10 Among Us. Okay. Thank you, Tutty. Thank you for the dime. Tutty Woody, thank you for the 250 bits. Sire, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar, you should get your official Tomart top hat for stream. Wait, Tomart's top hat? That would be... Wait. Are you saying I should get a custom-made, like, purple top hat that I simply wear while we're doing Tomart Tuesdays? Is that your suggestion, sire? I just want to make sure I understand that correctly. Did you know I do have a top hat? Hold on a second. I almost want to go get it. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I do own a leather top hat. I think it looks bad on me, and that's why I never wear it. But I do own one. 1 second. I'm gonna go see if Jaxie knows where it is. If she doesn't, I'm not gonna go looking around for it. Also, Tutty Woody, thank you for resubscribing for 9 months. You got 3 Tomar Emeralds now, Tutty. Tomar, thanks for the entertaining Tuesdays and Thursdays. All my pleasure, Tutty. My pleasure. Goobins, thank you for subscribing. And Sire, 100 bits to get it, please. All right, I'll be right back. We'll figure out this top hat thing. Whether or not we find the top hat, though, we'll go jump into some Phoenix Wright afterwards. But just a sec. I'll be right back.
Subscription gifted.
Oh, I heard. And thank you, Zore Kodo, for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Mwah. Look, you guys, I have no idea. Where that top hat is. Jaxie is gone. She must have gone out, so I tried to look on my own, which was a mistake. I couldn't find anything. Uh, Tomar's naked, claims Zura Fruit. Sire M3MK. Can't believe Tomar would actually show his crack on stream. I did not. There's no way. No, it's not even close to being exposed. My crack was not visible. I don't believe you guys. You did not see my butt. I refuse to believe that. No, there's no way. Look, I got up like this, right? And if, let's say I even had turned all the way around, look how hard it would be for it to be visible. But then to add to that, there's like a, whatever. I'm too short for that to have happened. That's the reality. Crack in the back, crack in the front. You're making stuff up. Crack was. You guys are lying. I don't believe that ever happened. You're just trying to make me paranoid. All right. We don't need that window caption no more. Oh, Jaxie. Oh, you went and got pretzels from Helix, as I will refer to him on stream?
Bam.
Oh, my God. And Bam. Oh. Oh, my God.
Bam.
Homemade pretzels.
Well, you gotta show them. Just show them first.
Sure. This is what it looks like with a bite taken out of it.
The bite taken out of it.
Helix made pretzels. Jaxie went and got some. Jaxie, do I still have that top hat? I do? Do you know where it is?
You want me to go get it?
Sure. I was talking about the top hat. I wanted to see what everybody thought of it.
Okay.
There was a proposal that I wear my top hat when I do Tomar Tuesdays. I don't know why. But I said, you know, I have a top hat, and that got me started.
Top Hat Tuesdays.
Top hat, Tomar Tuesdays. Okay. All this needs is a little mustard. It's still pretty good by itself. And then Jay Ortega, thank you for the dime. I love when Tomar leaves a big wet kiss on my forehead when I sleep every night before bed. But you found it.
Yeah, I told you.
Here, this will make me look like a weird steampunk guy, which is what kind of my issue's always been with
Hang
it.
on.
All I need is a pair of obnoxious black goggles.
I think you got those too. I was wearing them for waist.
That's true. I could do the whole obnoxious steampunk thing
So this is the
right
front,
now.
and this is the back.
Yeah, this is the front. Tomar's little top hat. What do you think of that?
Isn't that a nice top hat?
It is. It's a well-made hat. Let's see. Should I put it a little more forward? I don't know.
You look good.
Well, now I don't think we'll be doing any more Tomar Tuesdays anymore today. We'll do one next Tuesday though.
You should play that. What's that Western game?
Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead with the
Red Dead.
hat.
Red Dead. Well, there's a Red Dead Redemption in it for y'all. We have a bit of we have some top hats. But yeah, I have my I guess I've got a top hat. If anything ever calls for me to wear this here top hat. Just a guy who wears a black undershirt. Well, this isn't an undershirt. This is a real tank top. A black cotton tank top and a leather top hat. That's an ordinary thing to wear, isn't it? Did someone really already make an emote out of it? F Kim, you are the real Sonic the Hedgehog. You move so unbelievably quickly.
What was that?
He took that and somehow made
Already.
your magic, F Kim. Well, now, don't getting any weird ideas when you see me in my top hat now.
Time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
Well, thank you very much for your
You
help,
want the top
Jackson.
hat? Should I take this hat?
Oh no.
You want me to leave the top hat?
Will it be too distracting if I keep this top hat on for the rest of the stream?
Guys, I'd love it if you wore the top hat. Just saying. Leave it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay then. All right. I'm taking this.
She's taking my other hat. This is the only hat I have now. All right. Here we go. I can't wear my headphones with this. That might get complicated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wait, hold on. If I can't use my headphones, then no one can jump scare me anymore. And that's no good. There we go. Kind of fits. All right. Here we go. This is now digging into my forehead from the extra pressure put on. There we go. It's not perfect, but it works. Oh my god. And thank you, Sire. Jax, you got 500 bits. Thank you for the 500 bits for my lovely wife. Actually, the 600 bits, Sire. That was all from Sire. Please talk with a southern drawl for the rest of the stream. Well, we're going to do Phoenix Wright. So there will be a multitude of voices. Southern Saturdays. I'm prepared to have a duel with Von Karma. The top hat and tank top. I'm tank top, top hat. Or simply tank top hat. Oh. Don't forget the headphones. That's part of the look. What's your opinion on beer cheese with pretzels? I don't think I know what beer cheese is, Shredder Man. But cheese and pretzels go together fine. Just mustard and pretzels go together better. And I will never change my opinion on that. Sire says I'm looking like a Phoenix Wright character with the top hat and tank top. Dylan, thank you for the gifted sub to Linling401. Oh, I'm sorry. I really want to finish this. What even beer cheese is cheese made from leftover yeast from beer fermentation? I see. Thank you for clarifying, Harold Krell. Well, I've never had beer cheese, so I can't truly say that I've tried it with a pretzel. Tank top hat. All right. Look at that. Doesn't that look tasty? That's the inside of a Helix pretzel. No, there's no more Tomart. I think we got through all the Tomart, Uncle Christian. The final Tomart was thank you, 33 cats. All right. I'm drawing blood. I'm sorry for making you hungry. These are my final little bits before I call it a night for eating. Let's boot up the old Wright of the Phoenix.
The Right of the Phoenix. You have been summoned by the Right of the Phoenix.
All right. Oh, thank you, Emma Memer, for the quarter. Emma says, "Hey, Tomar, I'm visiting my parents because I love them. They're watching with me right now because they love Tomar. Haha, JK, they are asleep. You're all mine." Oh, goodness. Are you saying you wouldn't want to show your parents all the cool things we do here on TomarStream? We usually have a pretty wholesome good time. Almost done with the pretzel. Almost done. have one tiny bite left after this. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy coming right up. It says it's running, but it ain't running. There we go. Wetzel's pretzels. What do I think of Wetzel's pretzels? Taco Man. They're perfectly competent little cute loaves of twisted bread. I don't personally see Wetzel's pretzels or any of the other mall pretzel brands as like legitimate soft pretzels, having originated from Philadelphia and knowing what like a soft pretzel's supposed to taste like based on what they're like there, and also I guess in New York, if anyone's familiar with New York soft pretzels. I'm not talking about super pretzels are closer, even though they're, you know, generic and usually come from a frozen thing. But I don't know. Yeah, Auntie Anne's, and it's like they're good, and there's like, yeah, they have like sweet variants. It's like I don't think they're bad, but when you offer me a pretzel, like what goes into my head is like a big brown shiny thing with, you know, with huge chunks of kosher salt in it. I feel like if you don't like have if you've never had a Philly soft pretzel, I do think you're missing out, but maybe they're not for everybody. I like all forms of pretzel, don't get me wrong. But like Auntie Anne's and Wetzel's are like, they're like their own thing. Well, hello, first time chatter, Clary Faye. I appreciate all your extra your glep arts. There's so much glep art going on these days. Believe in Jesus has to have Auntie Anne's with a red slushie. I wanted everybody to know that. Oh, Ghosty Crew, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months. And they say lovely hat. And thank you, Marshall Maximus 47 for the 100 bits. Have you ever played the Telltale Batman game? It'd be good to stream. I've played the first chapter. I've not played that game in its entirety. It did not really hook me, if I'm being honest. Maybe I should give it another try. Maybe it gets better later in. I think my favorite of the Telltale games was, of all of them, I think I had enjoyed the Borderlands one a lot when I played it. It was a fun little time. Tomar, remember that time you punched my parents repeatedly, says Big Bull, until they were big red pulp for them saying you had a cute smile. Oh, I don't think I could ever forget a moment like that, Big Bull. It was sad for everyone involved, really, but especially your parents and you. Nothing like a Bavarian pretzel from a German meat market served with beer cheese, whole grain mustard, and horseradish. See, a Bavarian pretzel I accept. Like that's the origin of the Philadelphia pretzel, is, you know, the German pretzel. But I guess I need to try beer cheese with a pretzel. There's a pretzel brand called Rolled Gold that makes me fart horribly for a day. Those are common, Rolled Gold, but I only ever get them when they're in like a vending machine and I just want pretzels. If I buy them at the store, I usually get, for hard pretzels, I usually get like Snyder's of Hanover, or however you say that word, Hanover. Sire, by the way, thank you for the gift sub for Clary Faye Art. And Emo Ducky, thank you for subscribing. Let's top into some Phoenix Wright fun, eh? Oh, let's get our effects going. This is it. Oh shit. I don't have there's too much reverb on this here. This sounds better, right? It's just a light reverb for the thoughts. All right, this is it. Judgment Day. Today,
things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things.
What? What's the big deal? Idea. Sorry. Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my running with the stun guy yesterday. Stun gun, sorry. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, this is not how electricity works. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Ooh, yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe?
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
Yogi forgot his name. Hey, boo-boo.
All right. That'll be the end of my Hanna-Barbera impressions for this evening.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right.
Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Tomar, who's the guy with the gray hair? Which one? Von Karma? You mean Karma? Karma. 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 Oh, thank you, first-time chatter, The Amber Lamps, which is a reference to a video from a decade ago. I think the funniest part of this series is that the criminal justice system in Japan has like a 95% conviction rate. Oh, like the real one. I have heard that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Sorry, I was reading chat. I got distracted. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm really sorry. Wasn't running away. I think we're just gonna have to start pressing him. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Let's see. Sorry about reading yesterday. He went to buy food for Polly. Food. Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Three-time Tiger can't believe I said the word codger.
Order, order, Mr. Wright. This is a serious problem. There is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying... Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. By the way, Traslov, I did not buy this hat specifically for the stream. I happen to own a top hat that I've never worn for a period, even as long as I have just now. It was given to me as a gift, and it's a very nice top hat, but I always thought it made me look like a weird, like, steampunk, like, I look like I'm about to debunk, like Christianity or something. I don't know. It's just got that look to it, you know what I mean? Anyway,
Yogi, that name seems familiar.
you don't say. All right, let's see.
Oh, Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does that mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Mr. Wright. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Then will you... what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who the witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Oh, well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order, order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be mine guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
Well, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
We're bringing in the parrot, you guys. We've reached our last grasp at straws.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello.
Oh boy.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Huh? Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you going to do, Nick?
I've played the first Danganronpa and a bunch of the second, if that's what you're asking, Stun Seed. I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Hello. What?
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Right. Don't forget DL6. Right.
Sorry. Harold Krell's lost his immersion.
If I can't get Polly to say that if I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello.
That's not what you're supposed to say. forgot something. We forgot something we forgot. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something's the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Initial Dario, for resubscribing for 3 months. Initial Dario simply says Tomar Wright. Tomar always right. But thank you, Dario, and congratulations on your second Tomar Emerald. I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. What happens when we press the ... Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. Okay, that's... Should we try to get Maya to talk with her again? What's your name? I probably have to show her something. Phoenix should have specialized in bird law, says the Amber Lambs. This is an excellent time to reference Always Sunny. What's the safe? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of the safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack?
1228, 1228. Ah! My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Wait, what was the number again? It was like 1228. Do I have anything? I sure hope I do.
1228, there it is.
The incident. The DL6 incident.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where is this file? Where in this file is something related to that safe number?
It is in the case summary, right? I just want to be really sure. Yeah, it's totally in the case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Objection.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Hello. All right. Let's see if we can get anything with Polly. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... All right, we're gonna have to... Is there anything in the case file on this? Defense attorney, trapped in elevator, returning from lost trouble with his son, mouse is worth age 9, 1 bullet found in heart, murder weapon was fired twice, court bailiff, trapped in elevator with Mr. Edgeburn, Polly Jenkins, okay, memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. So this is the suspect data page. There we go. Good enough for me.
The DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in the file is the information?
Was it victim data? Damn it, I already forgot. I think it's suspect data. Alright, it is. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
That was his... What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. Hijinks First-Time Chatter asks... Sorry, Hijinks 9 First-Time Chatter asks, why is he wearing a hat? Is it because his head is glowing from the power of the Tomar Emeralds? That's the main reason, yes. Now, let us move on. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
That's enough. I think we've reached a
Conclusion. I love how everybody said yes to the fiancé question.
I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Huh?
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. Thank you, Burstagent X, for resubscribing for 2 months and for complimenting my hat. Surely I will prove to everyone that I am the most amazing debunker of things. Okay. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order, order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma? Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't some things like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. I gave the judge an echo by accident.
We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Order.
That was for you, sick mundunk creators. However they say your name.
This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime to which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tries this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I'll allow it.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right? We're going, you guys. This is not over yet.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, so pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. So it's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you know this was coming. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now... And until now you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, I'd gone to the courtroom. An earthquake struck. My father and Yogi began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. I'm just gonna start picking this apart, I guess.
The gun.
I'm just starting to mix up all my voices. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. but I don't know what it means. I'd better find out, and quick. Let's see. Let's see, a moment later there's a single gunshot, then a scream. Oh, wait a minute. How was... Let's look at the case summary again. Alright. Air and elevator was oxygened. Okay, Gregory Edgeworth. One bullet found in the heart. The weapon was fired twice. See, if he was shot in the heart, would death have been instantaneous? Could you really let out a scream if your heart just exploded? I'm gonna try this. I could be wrong. And let's have a look at this. We see the bullet hole in the elevator. I don't know if I can... Let's see. Present. Let's just try presenting the case file. Ooh, that got us somewhere. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Okay. It contradicts the 2 gunshot thing, too. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
I want to say... Let's say victim data. It was fired twice. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
I'm gonna try. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible! Now, Mr. Von Karma, save a surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
Let's see, the original murder weapon still bears clear from... Okay. I'm gonna try the photo. Look at this photograph. Oh, Tyler's bringing up Larry again. We can't talk about Larry. It's a big slur to say Larry
This is the incident of the scene of... This is a photograph, sorry, of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. That. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness. Cam soda stream? What's cam soda? That reminds me. I'm hungry for some Cliff Bar. And I'd like a can of soda. You guys, we're gonna mosey on over to get some Diet Dr. Pepper. Did people really get a Diet Dr. Pepper right there? Oh my god. Are we back? Are you guys back from your little ad break? Alright.
A normal Dr. Pepper ad, you say?
Alright, now that they're getting targeted ads, I want a piece. Oh, that's right, I get a piece. Okay, cool. And all is well.
Alright.
Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
But, Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Oh, Mr. Wright, what are you going to do now?
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent! I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot. But now... Excuse me. I burped and I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick...
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today. Right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Excuse me, Judge. Please pardon my belch.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, I object. By the way, thank you, Dylan, for the gift sub to Zurafruit, and thank you, Sire, for the burp Craigasm. I don't know. Thank you, Sire, for the dime.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Just marking off some events on my Streamlabs events list. Now then.
Oof. Nick. I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no.
Gah!
It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Also, thank you to Gooba Wooba, who has just resubscribed for a third month and earned their second Tomar Emerald. And also says, lovely hat, Tommy, to which I'm sure Tommy would say, thank you very much. Now then, on with the show.
You want me to do demon voice for the judge?
Is that this one, or this one?
No, it's this one. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
There you go. That's for you, Jay Ortega. You got your demon judge. Now let's focus on the case, shall we? The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them was... I don't know. The bullet would be proof. I don't know. Why not? Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof?
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Blah. Blah. Blah.
Okay.
This isn't going so well. Wrong effect, though.
This isn't going so well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer, what does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. The two men inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt blow to his perfect trial record.
He sounds too much like the judge. I can't have them near each other. Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Now's the time. Your Honor. There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma. Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
All right, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Let's do this. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Pepper Pants, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months. Why be a voice actor? Just become a lawyer. Because lawyers... Because I have to go to law school? I don't know, because it's a lot of effort at this point. Anyway.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order, order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough, enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh, we've been joined by germites. Oh my goodness. Is that true? Oh goodness. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. I lost focus on the game and can't proceed with the dialogue. The bullet. Oh, it's because my controller died. Oh no. I swear I just replaced these batteries. What is going on? I think this controller might really be on its last legs. One sec. One sec while I echo around here. Oh, now it's turning on. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay. Mr. Von Karma. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent.
Huh?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Thank you, tough buddies, for raiding us with a party of 4. What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
There's no proof you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
That's a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. Thank you, Tyler, for the gifted sub. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That's a good enough Von Karma scream, I think, to end this off. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my ear. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my ear.
here! Get away! Get away from my father!
Ah!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth, only you would dare defy me.
So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me as a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulders that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was a shock like none I had ever known.
Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, and then I got the hiccups. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before mine eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Thank you, by the way. It's Kiswall for resubscribing for 2 months.
Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it! Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned. Nick.
Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there! Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38! No. No! Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and, well, the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth. You didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everything else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the I know. And thank you, sire, for the 38 bits. For returning the 38 bits that you stole long ago. Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I had only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out of the town that night. Out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's only 5 a.m. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! To the station! Who talks to themselves like that? I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya? So, you're leaving. Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it. Wait! Thank you for resubscribing for 11 months, Joan G. Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the only one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Let's show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Take that! A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters. Didn't think you'd graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. This is the ending. We're in the ending credits, you guys. The ending credits of the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Good old Kumiko Suekane. Thank you there, sire. Yay, Tomar, you beat a game. Now do a speed run. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Oh, Wright. Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
I have no idea what my Winston Payne voice was. That was long ago, it feels like. Months ago. Phoenix Wright. I can't remember my voice for this guy. The defense attorney whom I wrote those blah blah blah. And you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. I did not say mumps ago, sire. I was not referring to the disease known as mumps.
Oh, it's you, Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he is doing. I haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you say. Oh.
My mumps, my lovely matey mumps. I think mumps is a really horrible disease, but I don't actually know enough about it. All I know is I'm vaccinated for it.
Phoenix Wright? Oh, well, I'm not buying it. You could be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that there's on DVD some of the singles I can't read fast enough to even try and keep up with this old...
All right. Atsushi Mori. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. When I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? That was the huge jacked man. I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? For some reason I remembered my Penny voice. Just my bad Woody Allen.
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
What else have we got here? What other fun little character things are...
Oh, look. Ghost Mia photobombed it, just for your enjoyment. And that made Lotta into a paranormal photographer. Thank you, Capcom. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Capcom. Do.
Save your progress.
What's this now?
Rise from the ashes. What's that?
Here's a little preview for you guys, even though it might be months before we do this chapter. And this was for the 3DS, so there's some animation in it. Well, it's the regular DS. Sorry, it's for the regular DS, not the 3DS. But yeah, the point is it had some 3D rendering capabilities. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! And... scene. Oh, who is that indeed? Oh, so that was our little tease for when we eventually come back and truly finish off Phoenix Wright Age Attorney by doing that from the Ashes trial, which is, I think, the longest trial in all of Phoenix Wright history. But it's a good one. It's a real good one. But let's take a break from Phoenix Wright. That really was the last chapter day. Someone had me convinced that there was going to be another day after that, and I'm like, I don't think. Anyway, we finished it. We finished Phoenix Wright, and yes, it has the character that you used as Matt Mercer in it, Ozma. It's not actual Matt Mercer. Oh, I hope everyone is doing good in chat. It's Tank Top Hat Tuesday. Yes, Tank Top Hat Tuesday. Tank Top Hat Tomar Tuesday. Welcome to Tank Top Hat Tomar Tuesday. I'm Josh Tomar, and this is Tomar Tuesday with a tank top and a top hat. Tomar really hates this pretzel guy. What are you talking about? What pretzel guy, Liv Hardman? I say we raid Germa after stream. Is Germa going? You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to try and finish Ranking of Kings with my wife, because we already managed to, in like a matter of about 2 or 3 days, to watch like 20 episodes of it. I think there's only like 3 left, but I'm really liking Ranking of Kings, you guys. So let's look into this whole raid Germa thing. That could be a good way to finish things off. Dashboard.twitch.tv. Hey. Rating. Oh, Germa is going. Are we gonna go visit the guys? We're gonna go visit a Germa. All right. We've started the raid. How many people are ready to raid Germa 985? It's going to be a smashing good time. We have 142 viewers who are ready. 143, 144, 145, 144. Okay, we have enough viewers. You're dropping out now. 144, 145. Rating now. All right.
But who is Freddy Fazbear? But who is Freddy Fazbear? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Who is Freddy Fazbear?